We're in the Bronx. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Just about set, and towing the slab in this one, Patrick Corbin.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Aaron Judge stands in now and watches strike 1. Judge rips that one. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And Chris, here we have a deep and talented lineup against a pitcher who's not exactly among the league's best.
Well, this is when you can make your money as a hitter, and I'm expecting them to put up plenty of offense in this one. When you got a lineup this stacked, it's a tough job to keep them in check for any pitcher. We'll see what kind of fireworks they can provide here.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Stanton now. That's a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And on the mound today, Max Fried.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled away.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Josh Young stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Pitch misses there, and the count now 2-0. On the ground to Jazz. Over to Goldie, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Second inning set to go, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Corbin back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 1 out, base is empty.
One, two.
That one missed. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1. Ball.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really
Young. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. Yankees 1, and the Rangers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Rangers DH, Adolis Garcia. That's in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Jazz tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Oh, Boo, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ezekiel Duran in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Lifted in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jonah.
Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. First pitch misses. Duran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside,
Nope.
just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the grab, and that'll do it. For Texas, they trail here 1-0. On to the third inning. And the batter now, Ryan McMahon. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing at center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And that one hit to first,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Caught him looking for the K. So the batting order turns over. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch
That's
doesn't
inside.
find the
That's the ball.
zone. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Clearly, he was
1-2.
sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Moore. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 so far. Out to short, Durant. Throws to first. Judge out on the play. That's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Dylan Moore. Max Fried will go to work. There's a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here is Alejandro Ozuna.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2's the count. 2-2.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So next to hit for Texas, Michael Hellman. Led off the game with a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1. Moore over at second, 1 down. Fried checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slings to first in time. Well done behind the dish. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike one.
No
And I know
ball,
you want to be
strike.
patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's under it. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here is Cody Bellinger. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Bellinger, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. RBI single his last time up. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Line drive, and there are 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Takes it himself, and the Yanks go quietly. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Josh Young. That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Wells collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Paul Goldschmidt. Corbin back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
Fought off foul. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Volpe stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Slice the other way and foul. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to Goldie. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Dylan Moore now at the plate. And ball one to the right fielder. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Inside
That's
ball four.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ozuna swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. On the ground right side, Chisholm. They get the force, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Yankees top 6. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that skips in the dirt.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Now it's 3-2.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Two down, nobody on. Bouncer to Young. Sends it across to first, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Michael Hellman. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground.
That's a foul
and that's
ball.
Just foul. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Freeman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one outside. 2-1. The Yanks leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
That's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with
Down and
3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Josh Young. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Pitch misses.
Ball, that's it.
Ball 1. Grounds 1 to short. Volpe in plenty of time to first, and that ends the inning. Rangers go down quickly there, and they're down 2-0. Jack Leiter gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stanton at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jake Latz up and loosening in the pen. Number 57, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Ball
that
out.
one outside. 1-1. That one missed.
2-1.
Fouled off left side. The 2-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Chisholm in the box again, takes a strike. And that one is downstairs.
Down.
And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check, but they're on top. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the DH, Adolis Garcia. That's in there. Strike 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Doval getting loose as well. And that is out of play.
That's low. That's a ball.
Inside,
2-2.
almost got him. On the ground to short, Volpe. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Berger, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too.
Devin Williams on to pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Runner tags at second.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. 0 for 2 in this one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. And that will end the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Latz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 0-1. Center field. Hellman settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Danny Coulombe, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Fly ball down the line. Puts it away for the out.
Now back to the third baseman, Ryan.
2 down, bases empty. There's Ryan McMahon now. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Just missed.
Ball.
Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Grisham stands in now and watches strike 1.
No ball.
Yankees up by 3. And it's even up.
That's inside.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Moore. Williams back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
To the left side, but it is well foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton is there. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ozuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Rangers trailing by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a foul ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Hellman. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
In the air out to center. Grisham makes the catch, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left through 8 full. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, number 57. Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Judge, the runner at third. Bellinger on at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses way outside. In there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Chisholm, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Ball one there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And delivers outside. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hellman makes the grab, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Freeman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Young in the box now, no balls and a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Out towards right center field. Grisham trying to get there. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Last chance now for the Rangers. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
The Yankees leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
The Rangers down to their final strike.
And
that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground to Jazz. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at